What is good? Osiris here. Critical Theory News. This channel, I really like that I started this channel off. My main channel is stuck in the middle because I want to just keep track of these chess moves that are being played by those who believe in the religion of critical theory. The latest chess move is the world's largest library association picks self-proclaimed Marxist as president. That is a significant action. Now, the Library Association is typically leftist, activist, but it's taken it to a whole new level. Emily Drabinski was selected as the 2023-2024 president of the American Library Association. This was done on April 13th. She currently serves as the interim chief librarian at the Graduate Center of the City University of New York. And here's a quote. I just can't believe that a Marxist lesbian who believes that collective power is possible to build and can be wielded for a better world is the president-elect of the ALA Library, head of the Library Association. She tweeted, I'm so excited for what we will do together, solidarity, and my mom is so proud. I love you, Mom. The problem that I have here, I want to make sure that this is crystal clear so we can narrow in on what the problem is. The problem is the Marxist. That's the problem. People on the radical left side of things or the bootlicking left, they try to make this about hate. It's not about hate. Marxism comes with something that is very specific, a very specific belief strategy, system, and Marxism is violence. Marxism is a violent organization. So I don't want to hear anything about the lesbian part of it. I couldn't care less. I don't even need to know that. Now, thank you for telling me that you're a Marxist. Now, I would be able to know whether you told me or not, because if you're a true Marxist, you let the world know. By dividing people, while classic Marxist divides people by class, she's probably a neo-Marxist. If you go to her website, she describes in her own terms what she's all about. So you don't have to take my word for it. You can listen to her terms. This is emilydrabinski.com. This is what she says. So I'm on her, this is her main website right now. Notice there's always this collectivism. That's a Eastern philosophy. And this is how they're trying to bring it into our country by giving people of, positions like this, the people who will promote it and hand it down like it's a religion. So many of us find ourselves at the end of our world, the consequences of decades of unchecked climate change. What the hell does climate change have to do with Marxism? That's the first one she put. Class war, that's classic Marxism, which I do not support. White supremacy, that's critical theory. And imperialism, which I will agree with some of these things here with class and especially the imperialism. If we want a world that includes public goods like the library, we must organize our collective power and wield it. The American Library Association offers us a set of tools that can harness our energies and build those capacities. When you search down and look, you see all the keywords of not what you would expect from a Marxist, but more from an established corporatist. Climate change, pandemic, white supremacy. The one thing that is unique is the imperialism. You don't hear that from corporatists. So she said that she wants equity as action, social and economic justice, keywords, and racial equity. This is neo-Marxism. This is not classic. Classic Marxism does not look at race at all. You have to have one divider line, and that's the rich and the rich bourgeois and the poor. So she's a hodgepodge of a ton of different ideas. Hard to make sense of where she's going to go. It's just all these keywords. So social and economic justice and racial equity requires that we make a material difference in the lives of library workers and patrons who have for too long been denied power and opportunity. Oh, so it's about power. Okay. On the basis of race, gender, sexuality, national origin, in spoken language, and disability. So as an ALA president, I will direct resources and opportunities to a diverse cross-section of the association and advance a public agenda that puts organizing justice at the center of library work. So this is just another avenue for corporatism. We need to put this message out on X, and she takes X and filters it down through the top library organization in the country. This is power. Already at this point, I can't go to the library with my kids without vetting the books thoroughly. When I was young, my mom didn't have to vet the books, not like this. There's all kinds of ideology and topic matters that I don't want I'm not looking to have with my 5 and 3-year-old at this point. They look like they want to make sure you can't avoid that. Let me know what you think. Take care.